Have you ever listened to someone, watched someone, or read something, and you suddenly realise, is this me? Is this what I do? Because I was watching a video yesterday, and she was talking about attention and how important it is to make sure that you're putting your attention on the things what are important and that what matter. And I started kind of like really listening to this, and I'm thinking, is this what I do? And you know what, this is not something, when I thought about it, that I didn't know. I did know this, but it's just when someone points something out to you that you realize that is what is happening, and how easy it is to put your attention and your focus on the wrong things, especially in today's society. We've got social media, emails, text messages, we've got the TV, radio, we've got newspapers, magazines, books, music, listening to the wrong people, getting involved in gossip and drama. And sometimes it's really interesting drama and it really does grab you, but on the whole, it really isn't what you really want to put into your brain, because it really does have an effect. And I've really got into trying to be intentional about the things that I am watching and listening to and reading. We are supposed to be the boss, the CEO of our brains. And sometimes I do query that, because it seems so easy to say, oh, all you need to do is change a thought, or you just need to do this and you just need to do that. And it is not easy. It's not easy at all. But I am realizing what I'm doing, and a lot of it again goes down to self-awareness. Once you're aware of something and really aware of it, it's not about not knowing. Like I've said, it's not about not knowing. It's really and truly becoming aware of what is happening, and really listening to the correct things, especially last thing at night and first thing in the morning, is so important. Because I was thinking about this video when I woke up this morning about where my attention goes. So it just proves that what you listen to, especially last thing at night, really plays an effect. And how fascinating that I find that when you're asleep, whatever you've been putting in your brain before really gets into your subconscious. So it really is important about what we put in our brains. But I just thought how easy it is to go down the wrong path, even when you want to go down the right path. And I really want to go down the right path. I'm really trying to think about the things that I want to think about. But it's always, it's all really easy to get snippets sometimes of the things that you really don't want. Because I don't read newspapers and I don't watch the news. But David does have a newspaper, not every day, but every now and again. So it's in the house, and it's really easy to look at the headlines. And as we all know, newspapers put the most dramatic headlines on, and then you kind of like get curious as to what that story is, and then you start reading it, and it's generally something you don't really want to know about. And same with the news. I never actually put the news on, but occasionally it comes on the telly. When you finish watching one program, it might be the news is the next thing, and it just gets left on. And even on social media, the news does have a way of filtering through. When you're talking to people, it does have a way, finding a way of getting in there sometimes. So it's really important to kind of like set yourself, okay, I don't want this, and kind of like tell yourself, this is not what I want to hear, this is not what I want to see, this is not for me, and focus on things that you do want. But I just found it a very fascinating subject, and it does seem to go hand in hand with what people are calling your identity. So are you someone that loves drama and, you know, you feed into that? And I must admit, I do like a bit of drama. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't, because I do, because it's interesting. But at the end of the day, it's not what I want, because sometimes it does lead you down the wrong path, and you can start getting all these negative thoughts, and you can even start getting, you know, anxieties and all of this sort of crap, and it's just not what I want anymore. So I'm really going to start, I mean, I already do, I've already started focusing on what is going in my brain. But it just reiterated what I was listening to yesterday, how important it is, and to really focus on what you want, and just how easy and manipulative our brains can be, even when you really, like I say, want or you don't want something. So yeah, I just thought I'd have another one of them rambles, and just because, you know what, I've been hearing that the more you speak out loud about things, the more it's kind of like registers in your brain, the more it goes in there. And I will be putting this on my little YouTube channel. Obviously you don't have to, but I just think that it really does help to actually speak some of these things out loud, to actually hear yourself actually say the things out loud, rather than just replaying images and whatnot, conversations in your head. It does help to start actually physically saying them out loud. And if you've got someone that you can discuss things with, that's even better. But yeah, so that is me done for today. It's a work day, so I'll be spending the next 8 hours in work, and this is another reason why I want to make sure that I start the day in a good positive mindset, because it's all too easy when you're in work to start spiraling down that negative kind of loophole of thinking, of not wanting to be there, of clock watching and just not enjoying the day. So this is why I'm setting another intention as much as possible to really catch any negative thoughts or feelings that I have got, just to see if I can, you know, I can actually truly start changing and feeling the way that I want to feel. Anyway, that's me done. I'll catch you in the next one.